Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Viviana, and today's pick card is going to be what is the karma and what are your blessings. So we have 3 piles here. Pile number 1 is the character oracle, pile number 2 is the twin flame love messages, and pile number 3 is the gateway of light activation. So left to right, choose the one that you feel most drawn to. And we're going to start with pile number 1. Pile number 1. Thank you, spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels, for bringing this message to us, protecting the space. Pile number 1. There's this energy here of someone trying to take your destiny, swap your destiny, or just more in a physical sense, try to sabotage you here. You could be a Virgo. I feel like there might be a Leo involved here, but there feels like there is someone who is jealous of you romantically, the attention you get here, as well as romantically. There could be someone that they liked that seems to have their eye on you here. They are very competitive. Yeah, this is strong Virgo energy here. Feels like you're someone who has a lot of wisdom as well, and you don't really care whether or not someone goes for you or not within a situation here. But this person doesn't really know that. You don't know this person very well. But you're more serious, like you take yourself serious, you take this whole situation serious, like life serious for yourself here. And if you need to be on your own, you will. You have like high morals, high value, and you get things done. You get things done. You're very solid here. This person is not. They don't have what it takes, or they feel they don't have what it takes to follow through with things, so they charm to get what they want here. They may have manipulated this person that wants to come to you but feels insecure. They are someone who is manipulative, has a bad temper as well, can be very intimidating. They may have intimidated this person, or they may have tried to intimidate you. This person they're dealing with, this love interest, is immature, but someone who wants to connect with you. They want to be more generous, and they want to talk to you if you're not talking to them right now. But yeah, there is someone involved, kind of throwing black magic here, manipulating situations. Don't want to see you happy. Don't want to see you with the foundation with this person. They feel like they deserve this foundation with this person themselves. But it's more on an ego level than anything. Let's see what's happening. I feel like you've been dealing with a lot, so it's even harder for you here. It's like raining on your parade. Bells ringing might be a signal to you that this person's energy is on you here. Feels like a little bit of an evil eye. Your energy's low, so they've attacked you. But I do see that there is a reconciliation with this person, so this is a blessing if this is what you want here. Have more confidence in yourself about this situation. You're very intuitive. And I see that you're going on a new life path as well. Direct your focus more outward. This person wants to throw black magic and kind of try to intimidate you here. But I see that, you know, you're working a lot and you just can't let this person. Empower yourself here. Keep yourself mysterious here. I do feel like something better is coming if this love interest is not being very open about what they want. They are apologizing to you if they have done you wrong for making you feel manipulated, or scarcity tactics here. They think that you have like look so beautiful. So there's something that they're trying to think about, and this other person was a distraction. But now they're seeing that they want to put the hard work in for themselves as well as for others. And they want to have consistency with you. This is something that they do have when they feel connected, cared for, you know. But what I see in like structure, yeah. So it's like this other person doesn't bring them that. This other person brings them farther away from what they really want here. And they're not very, very intuitive. They're very destructive. So they've tried to mess things up for you here. But you have a soul tie with this romantic partner, so there's nothing that it can really do to thwart your blessings, but they can definitely cause, you know, minor inconveniences or certain things that have really, you know, even though it's not felt like minor inconveniences, there's this energy of that's basically what it is. Like your ancestors are very strongly connected to you and protective of you, and your intuition has served you well. You're very fully aware of how to protect yourself. Yeah, boundaries. You defended yourself against this person, especially if this other person was kind of coming towards you in any other way. And you weren't being defended. You weren't being, you know, you felt kind of blindsided by this situation. I feel like there is this energy that this person was two-faced. But there is something actually going on that's a bit different. They did act in a way that was two-faced, but I'm seeing that, yeah, they do want to apologize. Their actions were rash, and this person was somewhat of a rebound. They didn't think that this person wanted anything serious either, but they were wrong. This person had this delusion that this is the person they're supposed to be with, especially when they found out about you. They might even have gone to this person to talk to them. So they have cut this person off now, and this person is bitter and angry about it. A very insecure person. I see more salt being thrown on the wound of their bitterness as you kind of glow up more. And if you have some type of business that's public, they know about it, they're watching it, and they're just feeling like maybe they've interfered with that at one point too. But there's nothing that they can do. Like, you have such a loyal fan base or followers here, or just you're very consistent, disciplined, and you have such a very legitimate business here. So you're just going to get more inspired, more optimistic, and you're going to have more success. And I'm seeing the consequences coming to this person that has been envious and has been resentful and almost tried to, you know, be competitive with you here. Because of their just not focusing so much on you and not seeing or wanting more for themselves. Something about their car being taken away, transportation being taken away here. For some of you, they were kind of watching from afar, stalking, causing some chaos here. Okay. I'm seeing a lot more. It was a lusty relationship. Both of them felt that way, but when this person broke up with this third party, they got really, their ego was really damaged here because they were manipulating this person and causing a lot of trauma. It was a trauma bond here. Might have been manipulating this person for money here. But I'm seeing the good thing for you is life is going to get a lot more peaceful if it hasn't already. I'm seeing less toxicity, meeting a lot of people where you can be yourself. You don't have to be paranoid here. You're going to be receiving more than having to always put in a lot of effort when it comes to work, when it comes to friends, and when it comes to love here. And you're going to be more in the moment. You're going to feel more in the moment. So for this person, I feel like they're having they're having a wake up call here. Anger is going to come towards them because of what they've done to you, and they didn't surrender for their own life purpose. And you're going to be blessed to compensate here. Not a tarot reading on you, but looks like they're going to say something to you, but they should bite their tongue. It's not accurate. I do feel also that they have applied for school and they're not going to get into school here. There's just something about this person that they're pretty petty. And you have more going on for yourself, and they're letting their inner demons and their own insecurities and project onto you. I'm seeing that this is going to end soon, if there is black magic on you. And something better is going to come, and more options for love and all that is going to come to you as well here. This person is a bit shy, but I do see something cooking here. This other person was always cutting corners all the time, and it just really did not serve them at the end of the day here. And now they're facing the consequences. They might be getting fired from their job. They might have ripped someone off. And I'm seeing them dealing with some legal issues. I'm seeing them may even be stalking this this person that was the love interest here. Spirit, what else do you have to say to us? Yeah, there's an energy of bankruptcy here, running away from their problems here, closing their eyes to the situation. It's near August, so they could be getting their karma in August here. I feel like a lot of your blessings are going to come in the winter. January is something I'm hearing here strongly. Keep on using your intuition, Spirit saying. I'm seeing if you've been feeling trapped, a move is on its way. And because they were very wasting the time of this romantic interest as well. There's someone's like nosy. Someone's nosy. There's going to be someone's going to get really nosy in their life, especially when they're dealing with some legal issues. There's someone that might be suing them or charging them, and people are going to really be looking at this person with a microscope in a way that they have never had to experience before, because of the trying to get in the way of a divine energy here. They might be trying to give flowers to this person, you know, and like kiss up to manipulate, but this person's not interested. This person's trying to be an impersonator of you, so they're not interested here. I'm seeing you're dusting it off either way, and these people are going to have to reflect on their behavior. They're going to be forced to reflect on their behavior. I'm hearing something here, though, that you might get an apology from this person, because there's going to be some consequences that are going to hit them really hard. And I don't feel like you're the one that they really are that upset with at the end of the day. They've got themselves in other messes alongside of this one. And now that everything's falling apart, they have to really focus on their own life. There might have been someone putting black magic on them after they found out. I'm hearing someone found out they stole something from them, and now that person's putting black magic on them. This is someone that was a close friend of theirs. But yeah, I'm seeing an apology come through from them, because they feel like maybe you are the one who was putting this black magic on them back, but it's a close friend of theirs that's putting this black magic on them, and they're not gonna, they would never guess. But this person acts like they're all cool and all that, but they might not even know this person does black magic here. But I'm seeing that it's not going to look good for them. Timing's never going to be right. And yeah. So that's what I'm seeing for you, pile number 1. I hope it resonated. If so, make sure you give a thumbs up. I do personal reads. Check out all that information down below. Please subscribe if you are connecting with my vibe and my read. If you felt like this pile didn't really connect with you, maybe check out another pile or another video of mine. Otherwise, if you feel called to donate, always appreciated. But either way, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or night. See you next time. Ciao. All right, if you have picked the Twin Flame Love Messages, this is your reading. So I rolled the Astro Dice at the beginning, and I feel like this is a strong connection of a romantic connection here. It's a very emotional, close relationship with someone here that did you wrong, caused a lot of hardships. It feels like when you already were going through a lot. You're someone who's very intuitive, though. You're very sensitive to your own needs. You're someone who's very sensitive to your own needs. You also manifest a lot because you know what you want and you'll fight for it as well. This person doesn't really, feels like they haven't accomplished much, or they haven't accomplished much. It's kind of like they're beginning. They're kind of a late bloomer. You get a lot of attention, and it was something that really bothered them here. And they kept it from you, that they felt this way. But you noticed, you have this intuition, you have this emotional intelligence that they know that you possess. They always really made you feel like there was never really a beginning or end to this connection. There wasn't a label for it. There wasn't any commitment. But then there was words here and there that showed there was a lot of passion within this connection here. Someone interfered. Maybe a few people here. A lot of what they did had to do with their lack of self-esteem and lack of identity of who they were. At one point, they were very privileged and they had a lot of people around them. You know, they had a lot of options, a lot of choices. But the thing is, they didn't know who they were. So whatever appealed to them was something that everyone else wanted and liked or thought that they should. They were influenced by other people's opinions and not looking at what they really, truly wanted and needed in a partner here. They knew that they knew that you were perfect for them in a lot of ways. Deep down, at times, they had to make a lot of choices on their own. They choose all these other people, but these people never really helped them when it came to making choices and whether to speak up for themselves or not. Well, you went through a lot of success and growth. They were in situations where they were just, there's temptations everywhere, you know, and they're very strong and arrogant in what they believed in. And people just kind of kowtowed to them. People just really either did that or they just didn't really, they didn't stand up to this person. They didn't tell this person here that what they were doing is wrong. They had a lot of toxicity here. They made a lot of unwise decisions with their money here. So I feel like this is someone who made you feel like you were married for money here, possibly, or they ended up with someone who's married for money, but they don't even have it, or if they did, it's not like it's happening now. This is someone who's very pushy, who's really forcing things here. And now I believe that if they've made another decision, maybe left you high and dry, for some of you, it feels like this person left you high and dry. Maybe you were even on the brink of being engaged, married already. The thing is, though, that they've gone with someone else, and child services have seemed to get a lot involved with this situation because you may have at the time not been able to really call them out, expose them for what they did to you, confront them the way you would like to. This person had a gambling problem. I see blessings coming into for you within playing the lottery. Or maybe you did win the lottery, or some type of something that you won pure luck, and this person always plays and they never really seem to win. And they overinvest in something instead of looking at reality here. They don't have the best reputation. They tried to give you a bad reputation here. They're always looking back and being bitter about things and nostalgic about things. They're very much living in the past, this person. You're very unfazed and simple with things here, you know. It bothers them that they feel very conflicted. They feel very complex. There's a lot of complexities within their mind, things that they can't figure out about themselves. They make up a lot of stories about who they think you are and how you feel. It's just this like threatening kind of energy, but it feels like a lot of their karma is coming from losing the things that they had before that gave them these options, you know, but these people are fake. People wanted them because of this, you know, image that they gave off, or, you know, what they did have at that point. But I do feel like they exaggerate on the image that they did give off. I do feel like part of the blessing for you or karma is that they're going to come back and you're going to say, no, you know what? You must be delusional because you wasted my time. But they are definitely watching and stalking here. They put you in some type of connection here, a third party. It was nothing serious, but they made it seem like they cared about this person so much more, or this person was their type and you could never measure up. And it was just, you know, but really it was just like empty kind of one night stands energy, or just very toxic connections that were on and off anyways. Maybe they were dealing with exes where it really wasn't not going to work, but they didn't want to let you know that because they saw things that you were doing and how you were successful, and they felt like, I have to pretend, but this person doesn't. It made them really bitter. They could have spread some lies about you here. They could have even stolen money from you because they're always trying to gamble and trying to make money and these quick bucks to impress people and that type of thing, fast cash. But I'm seeing for you, especially if you've been struggling or there has been this person taking money from you here. 10th house, reputation was very important. So they really tried to destroy some type of reputation from your livelihood. But the thing is, both of you are leaders here. There's 2 thrones here. You are both very talented here. You both are very authoritative. And you just both have this strong purpose, but this person is getting up there, but so they're going the wrong way. They're not going towards doing things the right way and for the right reasons. They're being very selfish about it. They realize that. They do realize that. But they also need to look within themselves because they know they've taken you for granted. But the thing is that, you know, they still haven't worked through their own wounds, so they're just always going to kind of continue to blame you or run away from the situation. And you might have had a while. It's like always misunderstandings, always picking fights because they don't want to look at themselves. So you're just getting sick of it. Taurus is representative of like more of a stability, reliability here, and it was always just like conversations going circular here and just gaslighting you and making you go insane here. Wow, there was just not bringing together when you felt like there was this chemistry, there was this, but it's just like a lot of games, and you just felt like, I can't deal with this, you know, so you decided to stay single. This bothers this person. It's like, you'd rather pick no one over me, where with them, it was always rebounds, or it was people that they tried to turn into you, because you're quite a lion here. Dreamwalker, there could even be people that they were dealing with around them that, you know, just like look up to them so much, can see nothing wrong with this person, and they look down on you thinking, oh, when all you really did was hold this person accountable for how they treated you and the attitudes they had, but these people were pick-me's and just allowed them and enabled them because they were very similar. And it's like they wanted something from this person. So they're coming into your dreams. There might even be people are involved with this person, like coming into dreams. Like the people around them are just very judgy. Works out. They could work out here, but for some of you, it's just they're nervous of you. They're very threatened by you. They pretend, they're very nervous around you. They hide their feelings well, though. And at one point, you're very vulnerable, and you really just took them at face value. You really could do that. And they just really left you high and dry, and they made you feel like they didn't like who you truly were when they did. Who they really didn't like was themselves. They're concerned about you, but you know what? I don't know. I feel like this is about you staying single right now. A lot of abundance is coming to you already. If not, you will be seeing it come to you here. They're dying for this like reconciliation, but just know that anything that you can do with them, you can do on your own too. It just may take a little bit more time here. The blessing that's coming to you is travel. There's going to be travel. I'm also seeing healing from this travel, and coming back and being able to really do more healing, but also really work on your legacy, work on these things that you want to bring into the world. Passion projects, helping people here. But what you really need right now is to heal, because it feels like from this connection, from just other things as well, and these blessings the spirit guides are going to bring in for you, especially your guardian angel here. They are really connected to you. They're with you 24/7 here, and they say ask upon them. There's another relationship coming in here that is going to allow you to have more individuality, and the communication is going to be a lot better. Seeing 1, 2, 3, almost 1, 2, 3, and then we have 4th house roots. So it's like someone who's more stable here, someone who just respects your individuality. You still have your autonomy. It's not codependent. It's not judgmental. It's not with someone who doesn't accept themselves. And I do see like stability, 4th and 2nd house here too. Wow. and just a romantic relationship, really good conversation coming in, you know, as well as like dealing with conflicts and communication here. A lot of healing with this new relationship coming in. You may even make amends with this other person eventually, or decide to forgive them even from afar here. But I do see you expressing yourself more, and I see this strong amount of everything that they had, you are going to now be receiving. And you have done the work so that you're really going to appreciate these opportunities and make the most out of them, as well as help other people with the wisdom that you gain from these experiences by being able to heal and having that space and privacy, it feels like. Spirit, it's like you're gonna be the talk of the town. I'm seeing a lot of validation coming towards you. I'm seeing a lot of recognition coming, especially with family. I see reconciliation with certain family members, possibly, because you're just doing all these like inner child work, and there's like people that really won't acknowledge like how hard you're working, how difficult things are. But I do want to say to you that there is a lot of people who find you very empowering, and I do see a conversation as well coming up as someone who you feel like doesn't have much to say, really gonna say, look, like, I'm proud of you, I'm inspired by what you do, how do you do it? And I do feel like this might be a starting of a new friendship with this person, someone within your family possibly. You're going to get closer to or connect with, but I'm also seeing that you may just find another connection here in terms of a friendship mixed with romance, but I'm also seeing just best friends, so seeing a group of people maybe that are just really supportive of each other and just no jealousy. All of you know your worth, all of you know what your life path is here, and knowing that coming together with love is the best thing they can do. This is a very empathetic pile. I feel like you might be a water sign, but either way, you're just someone who really deserves and wants harmony, love, passion, healing, and empowering yourself and other people here, and really learning and meeting different cultures, different things, just exposing yourself to those things that you felt like people didn't respect in you, didn't try to. So the universe is really now rewarding you with these travel opportunities because you are so considerate of other cultures, and you're learning about your own as well. So there could be travel to your ancestral homes here, but it's going to inspire a lot of passion, and it's going to bring your life purpose and your life path. So maybe you're going to go on a completely different life path here, and it's going to be quite big. A lot of you are already owners are going into that. Some of you can be in school right now, but I'm seeing that this is really going to help you. Some of you this is a spiritual pile. This I feel like this is a pile where you just really could be a teacher, very healing, but I'm also seeing very academic. But I do see something where you are nourishing, whether food, whether it's through teaching, whether it's through activity. It's something you're really good at. But you have like this beautiful voice and this beautiful leadership, you know, and this person's going to have to see that from afar. You're going to be recognized for everything that this person wouldn't say to you, and they're going to have to look from afar and say, like, this is what I wanted to say to them, but I never did, and now they're getting that from someone else, and they're recognizing their power. And this is for people who maybe this person is more Machiavellian. Maybe you don't really feel like you can come back towards them here. I'm also seeing you might win the lotto. So you might win a substantial money. It doesn't have to be like the big lotto, but it could be just quite enough. A nest egg, I'm hearing, to kind of help you. Like when I'm thinking nest egg, I'm thinking to buy a house here, to buy a storefront, to do something really big with this money. Things working out for you, and your life really coming free of judgment and going into your dreams and not having all these barriers anymore, because you've really worked on your character. You've worked on humbleness. You're very talented, and whatever you're going to do, yeah, it's going to hit big. Whether you're going to get this nest egg energy, but it's going to hit big. It's going to hit big anyways, because of your talent. But Spirit's giving you this like upgrade here. So I do feel, let's get some energy about when this pile is to see the karma or be validated. There's karma coming in for the person who did them wrong here. So we have June. I'm hearing August, September, as well as October. What's another one? September as well. Okay. And spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angel, thank you for bringing this beautiful, inspiring message towards us. Can you also let us know when these big blessings and opportunities for travel are coming in? When the lotto win might come in? When can they expect that? So we have September. So if you've been watching it as I post this, then it's not too far away. We also have May. I'm seeing maybe June and Cancer season 2 of next year as well. 4 wanted to come out. Two more wanted to come out actually here too. April, and we have July as well. And these could come in within these months as well. It's not like it's all going to come in 1 month is what I'm hearing. Especially when 2 cards came out, when usually for the other piles only like 2 or 3 came out. This ones I did. This one wanted to fall out to say that like, yeah, it's looking good. So thanks for watching. I hope that was validating to you and that gave you some peace to know that there's going to be justice. Make sure you give a thumbs up you appreciate. Always, always, always appreciate it. It helps me with my reach, and it just lets me know that you enjoyed it so I can make more videos similar. If you have any suggestions for any topics that you would like me to do for pick a cards or videos, predictions, and all that type of thing, always open to that. If you'd like a private, all that information is down below in terms of a private reading with a private YouTube reading video, as well as I'm on TikTok. I offer readings there as well at different prices, and I do free giveaways as well and collective messages that if you have been here before, you might see in my shorts that I have used these and videos that I've used these to edit them, to put them on there, to put it onto my channel so that people can see what I'm about. So thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe too. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the familia here. And if you feel called to support my work, it feels like it inspires you and helps you in your spiritual journey wherever you are in it, always appreciated. Thank you. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or night. Ciao. So, pile number 3, here's your reading. Start with the Astro Dice. Before we filmed, I had this vision of like a phoenix. As I seen this, it reminded me of a phoenix rising, something where you've come from the ashes of something. The Pluto energy, we have Saturn energy here, which can be a lot of challenges, blockages, delays. First house and Taurus, which can represent, in a negative sense, something or someone who is very headstrong, something that's very unchangeable, traditional here. So thank you, Spirit Guide, Ancestors, Guardian Angels. What messages do you have about the situation and the karma coming towards this person and the blessings coming towards the pile number 3? There was some manipulation, communication here. Someone taking credit for something they didn't do. You did it, and you're going through hardships on top of it. You might have lashed out, or I feel like there might have just been this vulnerability of people around you just being snakes, pushing you to feel apathetic about stuff, or them treating you that anything you have to offer, even when you have 3 cups here, like they don't see it, and they're not even accepting of the things they do achieve at the end of the day. It's like you once looked up to them, or you once looked up to the people around you, but you're just seeing that they're ungrateful because you've had to work very hard and you have this enthusiasm and passion. This feels like you're an artist here, very emotional. So you could be in a great way, though, in a very beautiful way, where it's like there's like a few energies here, but it feels like this might be some type of institution or school or community, but a big group of people here at the 11th house where They were very rigid. They were pretending to be something they were not. If you're an artist, for example, which you very well could be, you went to a school or a college that was supposed to be for artists, but what you learned was the attitudes and the privileges and the lack of open-mindedness got to you because it was totally something you wouldn't expect. And the culture is so rigid, it's kind of killed your spirit, especially if there was some bullying here. Exclusion and just feeling kind of like what you contribute is not important because it's not what everyone else, it's like they had this privilege growing up, maybe some type of boarding school here and, giving money. So it's like they didn't treat you like you belonged or you were like them or you were an impersonator or you were not supposed to really be there. Fishing for comments, like you could never get any feedback on your work, so it suffered because there was no encouragement here. Your boss daddy. Also could be an energy of a teacher here or a supervisor or some type of business person owns a company or your employer here that is crying over you. No, I'm not sure. I feel like that maybe there was a romantic connection here, but I also feel like someone might have wrongly fired you here, underpaid you. Either way, there's this energy of just being undervalued. Point blank, period. You're walking away from that. I feel like there's almost people that are getting photo proof to copy you and impersonate you. And you were treated that you were this impersonator or just very different. But really, it was them trying to take from you and bring down you so they could take your ideas here. So I feel like here you've learned to bring boundaries. And there is an option coming towards you to leave the school or leave this community, or there is an offer already on the table of some type of home or relocation here, somewhere that's actually really balanced here. What is the karma for this kind of energy? Because I do feel like there was like harassment too, and just like a lot of bullying. They're saying to apply to school, like I'm feeling another school, that it's not the be all end all for you. You can go still with school. It's just that the class or the school that you're in that just harbored this energy, and you're not going to find that at this new school here. You can find it very refreshing. Yeah, I'm seeing like an artist energy here. Someone's very sensitive soul that was like mocked. It was very intellectualized. You could have gone, it's like people are very privileged, and it was just like a certain type of art that wanted to be seen though, but it was toxic. And it was exclusive. It wasn't inclusive. So you're surrendering now here, and I'm seeing that there's going to be a lot of bad luck in terms of funding for this school, for the events that they want, because of their inconsistency. They're a shady organization. They take money, they make promises, and they underperform. They overpromise and underperform. They're just like a very manipulative kind of energy to anyone else that they feel like is a threat outside of other schools, that type of thing. There's just a lot of jealousy here, and you are a star, but they just don't know how to manage a star like you. You're very positive as well. I'm feeling like there's this overwhelm that they have. It could even be like a clique of people within school, or, people are just like nosy here. But without you there, it's like they're bonding on this not liking you. Maybe you're grieving a situation too, and there just was like no sympathy or energy here. But I'm seeing a blessing just being that you've been taking care of yourself more, you've been focusing on yourself more, and that has brought you this beautiful glow up. As for these people here, I'm seeing that it's doing worse for wear because of their arrogance and because they don't have respect for themselves. It feels like these people were like born very naturally beautiful, charismatic, but they just took it for granted themselves and not realize that as you get older, you have to have discipline for things. You can't just, I think it's going to take a lot longer for them because they don't have maturity. They were so used to peaking in high school or whatever you like to say, and they've never experienced being stuck in a rut or having to make a decision that differs from other people, what they want for you. People have conformed. I'm seeing there's just something huge. I'm seeing a lot of these enemies kind of obsessively as you've dropped out or whatever. Maybe you were expelled or something happened and just was really pretty just, it was hurtful in itself, or it was like something kind of accumulated here. You jumped ship with it, but now everyone's interested in the tea about that, and they're actually seeing you in a different light now. Not that I feel like you even care, but it's just seeing you as what you really were and feeling like people are saying that she's probably going to do better than us, and they're rethinking their own enrollment of it. But it's like, they're like, yeah, there was talent there, you know, there was a difference of opinion and energy there, regardless of how we treat this person, because maybe they're on scholarship, or maybe they're from a different part of time, or a different race. It was, if those things anyways, though, who really cares? But if it taught them that, cool. But I'm seeing a lot of obstacles for them because of their closed-mindedness. Outside of the school, they're going to have a hard time with jobs, they're going to have a hard time expanding things, and the people around them are haters. So I don't really see, like, you know what I mean? I don't see like an energy where things are going to support them past high school, or in energy of people who are also very similar, especially as you get older and things change and become different, and people fall behind because they make these bad decisions and they have addictions and things like that. And they continue these cycles. So I feel like they're going to be stuck in this rut because they're now doing things that at this point should be put to rest for maturity's sake for some people, and then for others it's like turned to addictions, which is nothing to laugh at and scoff at. It's horrible. But there is consequences coming for any bad choices that had to do with hurting other people and screwing up, playing games with people, mixed signals here, bullying and manipulation here, and trying to hurt people and self-sabotage and victimize themselves. And then this comes out here, soulmate. I feel like they might have catfished you, or they got someone to say that liked you, and it was like this humiliating thing, possibly here. You've been feeling very trapped within this situation. Maybe even as you left, you still feel kind of trapped. Things are stuck in your head, and it's kind of kept you in a rut for a bit. But, you know, you have maturity to get out of this, you know. Sit this one out. It feels like there's some energy of people trying to bait you still. Yeah, you're past that, even if you're not where you'd like to be right now. This is destined. This is written. These disappointments here, something much better is coming in. Change up your look a little bit. You know, cut the ties that bind to this school, that just this energy around you that just didn't vibe with you at all. You're going to be meeting people who have a spiritual connection with you here. And all for them I'm seeing is just like, you know, not being able to surrender. And because of that, things are going to take longer for them. Things are going to get harder. Sabotage, and you're in lawsuits here. So, you know, you made the right choice. Don't feel scared to push yourself a little bit more. You don't, the competition's not there. I'm feeling like things have kind of cleared out. If there was an evil eye on you, or there was people kind of watching you, or trying to undermine you in any other way, or just general competition that was there, was kind of making it hard. I'm seeing that kind of being cleared in the way, and people seeing your potential and how you do things here, instead of having to feel like you have to somewhat conform to something or suffer because you're not being like them and you're not following some type of formula here. But there is people that are upset that you're kind of ignoring them now, and they're kind of seeing it like, wow, I feel like this person is really going to prosper. You know, I wish I could get some tips from them, or I just feel like, I don't know, some people are still in a kind of opportunistic energy, but ego, but at the same time, there's a lot of jealousy. They want to know what's going on with you. So when can we see these blessings, and when can we see the karma? What months? I'm here number 14th. This could be the 14th of a month. Or you might see 1414 a lot here when it comes to your manifestations coming near. I'm also seeing, as I was saying here, there could be a soulmate coming in for you here, or you may travel as well. Someone that really connects with you. So what they did was pretend but didn't realize that this is coming to you now. This is really opening. Because you believed it the first time, even though it was catfishing or whatever. So it's like you have that faith and you have that heart open. You know who to trust. We have March. We have October. And we have June for the karma. So that was the karma for them. And then for the blessings for you coming towards you. I'm seeing when things are green, possibly. The color green could be an energy of, or leaves are the energy of the manifestations coming towards you here. So your manifestations could be coming in February. We have July. Spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels. And we have January here. Alright, so thanks for watching. I hope you got some validation from that. If so, make sure you give a thumbs up. It helps me get to others as well. Spread my predictions and readings. Follow if you'd like to. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos. Welcome to the community. And if you feel called to donate, always appreciated. And I hope you, anytime you want a reading, just check down my description below for all those prices and all the details. And contact me. Check me out on TikTok as well. That will be down below. And I hope you have a great, amazing rest of your day or night. Ciao.